Patience is, as the scholars would say, tarku shakwa, to leave off complaining, except to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَصِدْقُ الرِّضَى, to be truthful and sincere in accepting what is happening and being pleased with what is happening. وَقُبُولُ الْقَضَى, and to accept the qadr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And one of the main things that helps us be patient is our belief in the qadr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Belief that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't put us through pure evil. Belief that in hardship there is goodness. Belief that through hardship we can attain paradise. And all of those things come together and they make it so that we can persevere. And as I said earlier, my brothers and sisters, we don't want to be those people who just label ourselves as being patient and move on. Like, I really hope this talk isn't a talk where you get out of this talk and say, yeah, it's good to be patient, and I think I'm a pretty patient person. What I hope this talk does is that it inspires you to start working towards becoming more patient, so that when that calamity strikes, we're able to persevere. When that difficulty comes, and this is not an overnight fix. It's not an on and off switch. You don't just turn on a switch and you become patient. Our patience varies and it takes time. Just like the bad habits that we have developed, the bad habits of complaining and getting upset and cursing and this and that, all of these things that people tend to do when something bad happens, those were habits that were developed over time. So likewise, patience will be developed over time. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us this patience. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us patient over these calamities, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us understand and recognize these difficulties as tests from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and ask Allah to raise our rank and the rank of our brothers and sisters who are going through these calamities, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant them patience over all of that. Allahumma ameen.